Hey guys, Michelle Carrier here, and part 2 training on my customer service book. And we're going to talk about workflows and your customers and just how I personally do customer service within my book for section 2. So, before I can dive into my book, I think you need to understand, once I've gotten an order, what do I do at that point? Because as soon as they place that order, that is when my customer service kicks it into high gear, okay? So I'm hosting a party for Susie, and Susie has this friend named Jane, right? Perfect names. So Jane orders our mascara. Perfect. I get the email. I know she ordered. So I'm going to go back into that party. Thank you, Jane, for ordering in Susie's party and supporting her. She's going to be so excited. And then I'm going to say, I can't wait to see this mascara on you. You are going to love it. So she's already thinking, okay, I'm going to love it, right? She's already got that positive vibe. Put out positive, you receive positive. Put out negative, you're going to receive negative. Be confident that this is the best product she's ever going to have, and she's going to believe it. And I'm going to post a picture of myself advertising the mascara. Not someone else, not the tube, thank you. Okay? It's going to be me showing the mascara up close, holding it here so they're going to see the length and the volume that it's creating. And it's giving that that extra extra attraction marketing within the party. So after I shout her out there, I'm going to immediately go back to my message because there's an email link. It shows you their email. So I'm going to send her an email as well. And yes, I'm going to thank her again in the email for ordering, but I'm going to switch it up. I'm not going to just tell her some tips and tricks for it. I'm sending her a how-to video. So when she gets her mascara, she's going to be able to sit down. She's not going to have to research YouTube. She's not going to have to look through the party. She can go straight to her email. She can click play. And she can sit there and watch me. First the gel, how to apply the gel. Fibers, wait, and apply the gel again. Okay, she's going to be able to see those steps. I don't know about you, but for me, if I see it, I can learn it. If you're going to talk to me about it, I might just try to figure it out on my own. So I like being able to have that visual. So I make sure that they get both. They can read it or they can watch it. Okay? So that is my very first customer service step. And I find that very, very important because early on, I'm already showing them that I'm taking that extra step for you. I'm taking that extra step to make sure that you are going to love your product no matter what. You are going to want to continue ordering from me, and you are going to trust me, okay? That's personally how I feel. Just sending that video of how to use it gives them and makes them feel. Right after I send that email, I am going to get my piece of paper, and I don't want to show an actual one because I don't want people's names and addresses to show up on here since it's a video. So I'm just going to use a blank piece of paper and walk you through it. First, I'm going to put their name, right? You want to know who you're looking at. So I'm going to put their name. If they were in a party, I'm going to put that over here. Because once somebody joins my team, and if they were a party hostess or whatever, I'm not going to keep contacting these customers. If they ordered from a party and they have joined me since then, okay, I'm going to follow up with them when I'm supposed to. When I get there, I'll show you. When we get there, we'll talk about that part. I'm also going to put down their address. What if they ordered from you in a bulk order? Okay? What if you want to surprise them and send them a sample of something? You want their address. I'm also going to write down their email. Because if she's watching my how-to video and she decides, oh my gosh, I really like that eyeshadow. What are you wearing? I can send her another how-to video on the eyeshadow that I was wearing. So she can see it in action and decide if she wants to order it. So there is another in to get another order from her. But I'm going to write down the date that she ordered. We'll say today. And I'm also going to put her order number here. And then I'm going to write that she bought the mascara. Okay? She's going to go in my first section. This is called pending. So I'm going to put Jane into my pending section. How long is she going to stay there? She's going to be in pending until she tells me that she loves it. That's how long. Okay? I'm going to put her in here. She's going to stay in place. Okay, every Monday, every Friday, I go through my back office. I look at my order history. I track them down. Sometimes it's been on a Friday and it has said that it was being delivered that day. Well, I follow up every Monday and Friday. If it's being delivered that day, I'm still going to message Jane. Jane, I was looking in the back office and I noticed your package is going to be on your doorstep when you get there, or at your house, or at your business. It just depends on where they order from. And that's already creating that excitement. So she's going to know that it's there on Friday. And when I follow back up on Mondays, because Fridays and Mondays, those are my customer service days, Friday and Monday. So when I follow back up with her on Monday, I can say, Jane, did you get your product in the mail or your package, whatever you prefer to say? And she's probably going to tell me, yes, I got it. Okay. Most of the time, my ladies say yes, and I love it. I don't even have to ask them anything else. But if she just says yes, then I'm like, oh my gosh, well, how are you loving it? I have to hear. And that's where it's going to get you your next step, okay? If she tells me, let's go negative first. You know what? I got it out and I went to use it and my wand broke, okay? Am I just going to like blow her off? No. They are your customer. You want them to love it. We have that love it guarantee. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. I can't believe that happened. It has to be a product defect. You know what? Let me get this taken care of for you. I'm going to call customer service. I'm not going to screenshot, here's the number, or here's the link, and you can send them a message and they'll take care of it. No. No. This is my job, okay? They're at work all day. They don't want to have to sit on the phone and wait. Okay, that's my place. That's what I do. So I'm going to pick up the phone. I personally like to talk to them. I feel like I get more done when I'm being talked to than reading an email. Just how I am. So I'm going to call customer service and they're going to ask me my information and I'm going to tell them, you know what? Jane got her mascara and her wand was broke. And in those circumstances, I normally also ask for a photo because I want to be able to show customer service that her wand was broken and I can just email it to them afterwards. And they're going to fix it. Okay, they're going to send her a new one, which is amazing. But I'm going to also have that email that's going to be sent to me and her explaining to her that it's going to come. It's the same thing. If they get a product and the product, liquid foundation, she got the wrong color. She needs it to be lighter. I'm going to call customer service and say we need to exchange this. It's too dark for her. They're going to send me and her an email with the instructions on how to mail it back for an exchange. So I know that she's gotten it. And then I can PM her or I can message her by email and say, hey, they just sent it over. I know I just received it. I don't know if you received your instructions. If anything sounds confusing, let me know and I can help you. So once they've already sent that back, then she's still in pending. I have to watch. When it pops up on my screen that order, it will show like $0 and the product is being sent out, I'm going to rewrite that down on here. I'm going to write down the problem that occurred, when she shipped it out, when support placed the order to be sent to her. Okay, so all of my information's right here. I know what we have talked about. I know what the problem is. even when I look back, I'm going to have all that information on this sheet to help her. So I'm going to know they mail it out and Friday passes and I know it's not there. I look in my back office. It's not going to be there until Saturday. So on Monday, I can follow up with her. How are you loving your mascara? Was this one better or was it, was it broke? She's going to tell me, you know what, it was perfect. Thank you so much for helping me. I can't wait to try it. Maybe she hasn't tried it yet. But then when she does try it, as soon as she tells me, I'm in love with it. I like it. No, I don't want, I like it. I love it. I love it. So, what's going to happen to that I love it? 2 months out. I'm going to put her 2 months out. This is September. So not October, but November. She's going into my November section. And this will be my next step to go with her. So, first piece of the puzzle is going to be pending. Okay? All my pending orders, they are going to stay in pending until they tell me they love it. I don't care if I have messaged them and they have not answered me, and I'm going to message them again the next week and they haven't answered me. They're going to stay there until they tell me they love it, because I need to know why. I'm not going to just, I followed up with her 3 times. She never answered me. Whatever. No, because maybe if she hasn't followed up with me that whole month, maybe I need to send her a note thanking her for her order. I hope you love this. To give her that extra Or maybe, hey, you know what? Next time that you order, maybe, I'll throw in a free sample of a Shine Wipe or something. I'll put something extra in it for her. Just to kind of give her that extra step to want to talk to me back. So they're going to stay in my pending. But then I'm going to have, let me get it out here. My next section here, yes, it's thick towards the end. This is all of my months, okay? January all the way to December. So once I know that they have loved it and their product is perfect, they are going to go into my 2-month follow-up. 2 months out, okay? So this month is September. And when I go into September, I have all of these ladies that I need to follow up with this month. So as soon as I go into that month that I have to follow up with, say for instance, we'll use this girl. This girl got just the brow liner by itself, okay? It's been 2 months since she's ordered her brow liner. So I am going to follow up with her, and I'm going to see, oh my goodness, Jane, I cannot believe it's been 2 months already since you've had your liner. You know what? I tried the brow gel the other day, and I fell in love with it. It paired perfectly with that liner. You know what? Are you interested in trying it? Because then you've kind of opened it up in a completely different way. So she's thinking about ordering something new, or she could be like, you know what? Actually, I'm getting low. And if she's getting low on her brow liner, you can suggest to her at that point, oh my gosh, do you need a refill? Well, you can do one of 2 things. You can order the brow liner by itself, or you can actually order the set with the brow liner and the gel. So then you're going to have the perfect brow both ways. And then I'm going to put down there what I messaged her. I'm going to wait for her to follow back up with me, okay, until I get, no, not at this time, or, yeah, let's start with no at this time. If they tell me no, you know what, not at this time, maybe later. Okay, that's fine. I'm going to take Jane out, and I'm going to put her 2 months out again. Okay, so we went from September, October, she'll be in my November. So when November comes around, I'm following up with her again. So November comes, and I'm reading my notes. You know what? I talked to her in September about the brow gel and the liner. She didn't budge. She didn't order. So I'm going to follow up again. You know what, Jane? I have just noticed you haven't ordered since July. You know what? Let's go ahead and start you a party. And this party is going to give you some amazing rewards, and then you can choose your makeup at a discount or even free. You know what? I'm starting parties tomorrow. Can I go ahead and start yours? So I've already told her a day. There's no backing out, okay? There's no backing out. If she was like, oh, I don't have time, guess what? You do have time. I do it all for you. What do I require you to do? You need to comment on my post at least once a day. If I feel like her party's failing, that's a whole different topic. Then there's other things that I do too. So that's how I get my customers to host parties. Because if they didn't reorder, I'm now asking them to host a party because you're getting more products in your hand. It's happening. You are getting them. So I follow up with Cindy. Okay, I follow up with Cindy, and she ordered shine wipes, and she loves them. Makes her face feel wonderful, right? So I'm following up with her now, and I'm going to let her know, okay, one, if she hasn't ordered shine wipes in 2 months, she definitely needs to get another one. They have to be running out, right? But I'm also going to tell her about our new mask, okay? If she loves the shine wipes that much, give your face that extra treatment. Give it that extra treatment and put this mask on. Oh my gosh. Let me send you a video so you can see how this mask works. It blows my mind. So I'm not going to give her a chance to tell me no. I'm going to send her a link to my detox video, and I want her to watch it. She's going to watch it. Oh, she's ordering it, right? So I get the email that she ordered after she tells me she's going to. I'm going to rewrite this down. I suggested the mask. I sent her the video. She loved it. She placed an order. The date she ordered, the order number, the product she ordered. I'm going to take her out of September, and I'm going to put her back into pending. So I am starting this cycle all over again. Okay? Now, I get to my lady that has hosted a party. And I'm looking down this, and I'm like, you know what? She has hosted a party, and she has ordered from me again. Okay? If she has hosted a party, and she's loving the products, and her party, because you have it from section 1, from video 1, you know that she hosted that party, you know what she got out of it. She had a very successful party. Now is when I'm going to go in. You know what? Your party was amazing. And let me just tell you, I know that you got these awesome rewards. You got this and this. But I made this off of your party. I think your friends would go nuts if you joined and you started doing this. Could you imagine how much you would make? And that is like one of the many, many, many messages that I send to my ladies. Okay, we all have parties that were duds. So a lot of my parties in the beginning were zeros because I was the queen of graphics and it was awful, terrible. But a lot of those ladies that have had zero parties, have joined my team, even though they're looking at me like, I got no rewards from you. How are you going to teach me to succeed in this, right? But they have trusted me because I've developed that relationship with them. I have treated them really well. I go above and beyond in my parties. So every aspect of my job, I am relying back on to giving them excellent customer service. So I get to Carol, and Carol had a zero party, but she loves the products. And this is where I'm going to come in with a completely different message, because it's not going to work on how I made this much money off of you. Okay? That's not going to work. So when I go in with Carol, I'm going to explain to her, you know what? I know we hosted that party and it just wasn't a great timing at that moment. Let me explain to you why. Okay? These ladies don't know me. They don't. I have 10 days to develop a relationship with them, 10 days to make them trust me, 10 days to make them want to order from me. These ladies have known you how long? This is a perfect time for you to go ahead and get your own kit, relaunch, have a party, and let's just see how many of your friends start ordering from the person that they know and love. Okay? So those are two different ways that I get my party hostesses to end up joining my team. Now, if I come to Wendy. Wendy ordered from me in her friend's party. We'll go back to Carol. I'm making up names. We'll go back to Carol. She ordered in Carol's party. And Carol has since joined my team. So when I'm following up with Wendy, I'm going to follow up with her, okay? I want to make sure that she's still loving it. Hey, Wendy, how's your mascara? Are you still loving it? And she's going to tell me yes or no. If she says, yes, I'm absolutely loving it. And I'm going to say, you know what? Perfect. I'm sure you have seen since then, your friend Carol has embarked in this opportunity. She has started her journey with Younique. I absolutely loved having you as a customer, but she is your friend, and I would prefer if you would let Carol help you out from here on out. If you have any questions or concerns, you can still reach out to me, and I can help you and her both. Okay? That is me passing the torch. Yes, these are my customers. I know it. And some people might not do it this way and they might think I'm crazy. But when my girls start out, I want them to be able to start out running. And they cannot start out running if I'm holding all of their cards. Okay? They hosted that party for me as a favor. Now they have joined my team, and now it's my turn to return the favor. And by returning the favor to them is to give them back their clients that they need. So I'm giving them their ladies, but I'm letting them know gently. Now, if this lady had an issue when I followed up with her, I'm not going to say, Carol will take care of you. No. If she had a problem and her mascara was dried out after 2 months, right? None of us have had that problem. So her mascara has dried out after 2 months. I am going to, get the appropriate photos that I need and talk with corporate about it. Now, when I know that she's happy and she's gotten it and everything's perfect, then I'm going to re-go in and to explain to her again why she should start ordering from Carol. And you know what? It takes the awkwardness out. Sometimes your customers, I have one customer that has hosted a party for me, and I got a girl who ordered her kit out of her party, and I've been talking with this girl on and off for a long time about joining, but she wouldn't, but she hosted the party instead. Well, now she's ready to join, but she's got that awkwardness now, like, oh, well, I can order from you and you've helped me for, 7 months now, or I can order from my cousin that's now selling that is under you, right? Okay, no. You are going to order your kit under your cousin, okay? She's still under me. I can still take care of you. I'm still going to help you out. You're still there. That's fine. Yes, I am throwing that lead away. I'm not throwing it away. I'm helping my lady under me to be successful. I'm showing them that customer service. I'm not looking out for me. I'm looking out for them. If you have a family member, you're going to join under your family member, okay? I'm not going to make her feel awkward, because then when she's on my team, she's going to feel crazy and it's going to bring that tension. I don't want any of that. And that's why we're going to talk about when we get to team talk. So this is my system, okay? It's a wonderful triangle effect, because I'm going to, follow up with them. They're in my pending section, then they're going to go over to my follow up, and then they're going to go back out, and then they're going to order, and they're going to come right back to pending. It's going to just completely go around and keep going and keep going. So the tabs you're going to need for this one, I have a pending tab, and I have a tab for all 12 months. Okay, they stay in my pending folder until they have said, I love it. Once they have said, I love it, then I'm going to take them out, and they are going to go 2 months out. September to October to November. So in November, I am going to go back to that same girl and follow back up with her if she hasn't already ordered before then. So that is my system. That is how I cycle through my customer service with my customers. I hope all of this makes sense to you. If you guys have any questions, of course you guys know you can message me. A lot of you guys have had, and it's absolutely amazing. Thank you guys so much for watching. Always be you, and bye for now.